I'm Cynthia Greer. I am an empath, Middle Eastern dancer, and a stage 3 cancer survivor. I wrote the book Spiritually Single in Sickness and Health. This is a down-to-earth, no-nonsense, practical guide to women's healing at a soul level. It helps women to connect with their own unique divine spirituality, connect into the God force that created them, develop a strong understanding of what the Christ consciousness really is, and that it does have the power to connect you back into your own divine femininity, the higher aspect, the highest aspect of the woman that you were truly meant to be. Because for decades, women have been struggling against their own femininity, their own natural born talents and gifts, and they have denied themselves the very blessings that God put here on this earth for them to have. And in doing so, many women miss their true calling in life, their personal dharma. I created my program out of my own need to heal during my recovery from cancer. The cancer had been in my head and neck. I had very high dosages of radiation therapy in those two areas. I also had neuropathy that had set in to my feet. So I couldn't stand for very long. I was having trouble walking. And I was also experiencing dizzy spells. My blood vessels had constricted in my neck, and this was really having an effect on my overall health and my body. I had studied world religions, philosophy, history, and symbology for the better part of my life. I also had practiced yoga and transcendental meditation for 43 years. I had the tools, and I knew the answers to working within the limitations of this disability. When I was going through my treatments, I met a lot of women. And I found that it went one of two ways when it came to the losses that happen when a catastrophic situation or an illness occurs in one's life. There is, in some cases, a tendency to completely give up, even if the prognosis is good and the opportunity for a recovery is there, even though life will have to be modified in some or many ways. Women lost their will. They were giving up, had very negative outlook on life altogether. Or they wanted to hang on to cycles that had ended. Now let's face it, when something catastrophic happens in our lives, whether it is an illness, disability, infidelity in a marriage, rejection from a soul connection and great love of your life, loss of a job, finances, whatever, a lot of times people will go. And this is when we come to the realization of the effects in our life that past choices we made at a different level of consciousness are coming into play in the present moment. And we come to realize that all too often we sold ourselves short. We settled for less. And many women think that if they do and they give and they be the image of what other people are, or they feel others are expecting of them, they will gain honor and they will gain acceptance. And when the crisis hits, we find out that just isn't true, because we were never a significant part of their life anyway. Yet many women want to hold on, and they continually try to convince someone or others of how they should be treated, when the true lesson was, what was lacking in me that I felt I didn't deserve to be treated better, or even as a human being for that matter. So this and every other aspect of your life will rise and bubble to the surface. And we have two ways we can deal with it. We can sit in denial. We can try to hold on and stay right where we're at and keep getting more of what we are getting. Or we can rise to the occasion, face the challenge, and move in to our true blessings, our calling in life that God intended for us. It's time now to step off the merry-go-round of being abused or becoming the abuser when you get triggered. It is time to release the lessons that you have learned in your life and those who have hurt you in love and forgiveness. It's time to step off of that merry-go-round of comparing yourself to others and what they have and what you don't have, and going through that constant tug of war, struggling to be someone that you are not. Because it is only in your true, authentic self that you will find true joy, peace, and happiness, and your real purpose in life. Take a look in the descriptions box below. The information on my book is there. Until we meet again, I wish you much love and many blessings.